Hi, I'm Charlene.
I'm Shamika.
I'm Pam.
And we are Three Queens Poppin'. Welcome to OnSight.
Three Queens, welcome to the OnSight platform. Appreciate y'all time and coming out and doing the interview for us today. So, first things first, what exactly is Three Queens Poppin'? Like, describe your group, your organization, and then let me know what the mission statement of the group is.
Okay, family.
So, Three Queens Poppin', we host events. We generate mainly to the Black community. Brown community, and we host events for vendors. So we also feed the hungry. We have a coat and can drive. Charlene.
Yeah, every year we do not feed the children, but feed the hungry. We also go out to the streets and we look for the homeless people and we feed them. Not only do we feed them, we also, when we have clothes, coats, and anything else that we might have, we give them those items as well. We deodorants, mouthwash, toothpaste, whatever we think that they need. And one of the things we don't do is to give them canned foods that they can't open. I've spoken with a lot of people, and what they don't realize is whenever you're feeding people that lives on the street, you cannot give them merchandise that they can't use, such as canned soups with the lid on it that you got to have a can opener with, because they don't walk around with can openers and bottle openers in their pocket. And that's something we try to draw attention to whenever people donate food and different items to us. We have to make sure that it's user-friendly for them. Another thing we do, tots, we give out every year around Christmas time. We give out toys to the children, making sure that everybody have, a toy to go up under the tree for their children. What is it we don't do? We do promote Black business. We're very, very strong in that area. We've had a lot of pushback from different people concerning that. We're not prejudiced. We're just trying to build up our community. And that's one of our main strong goals, is to make sure that our community know that we are there for them and we're pushing for them and we're striving to make sure that if you have a dream, that we are able to help you birth your dream. And that's our main focus, is our community. And that's just being completely honest.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I think you already answered my next question, which would be, in what ways does Three Queen Poppin' make an impact on the local community? So I heard you say y'all feed the homeless, y'all are doing toy rallies for the kids and things like that. What would be, and this might be an unfair question, what's your favorite event? Like, what do you get the most enjoyment out of everything that y'all do?
Oh, wow. The vendors.
Yeah, I would say the vendors, just to see our own people have their own business, be entrepreneurs, and seeing our own support our own, like come out and shop from each other and support each other is a beautiful thing for me to see. Because we are creative, okay?
Exactly.
And we definitely need to support our own and shop from our own. That's beautiful. It's just lovely to see different creativities out there of what people can make, from bars of soap, and just stuff for your skin and acne and all that stuff for us, for our skin, because a lot of products out for other people, but for our own stuff, not really. So that's what I love.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Well, I will say one thing that separates us from other businesses that host events. We have a lot of fun. So we provide the entertainment.
I can see that the way y'all came in to start the interview. Y'all turn up.
So there's going to be dancing. We have the DJ, and everybody is in a good mood. So we always let the vendors know, come in with a smile and a good positive attitude, and your day is going to be great. Yes. And we also encourage the vendors that they're not just doing this to make money for the event itself, but you're doing this so that you can make money for the future. Mm-hmm. So even if you don't make what you want to make today, you got tomorrow, and we constantly, Charlene has a page called Ideal and Things. And so she's consistently putting up Black business owners, businesses up there so they can, so everyone can see it. And this is a consistent thing. This is every single day.
When did y'all get started? Like, how long has the business been around, and what is the biggest influence on you guys' brand, would you say?
I think we got started in 2020. It was right during COVID. It was right.
Everybody has a COVID story. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was
beautiful.
right during COVID. That's when, Pam came to my house one day and we were just talking. It seemed like it was on a Tuesday morning. She came over and was just talking. It was during COVID. So at that time, a lot of people wasn't getting out visiting. And if you visit somebody, it was because you really knew that person and you knew that they didn't have COVID. Mm-hmm. And Pam is almost like my neighbor. We're kind of like around the street, up the street, round the corner. But anyway, that's where the ideal came from. We was just talking and that's where it originated from. And then we made a couple calls and, she was, thought the idea was a great idea. And from that, we just went on and here we are today, getting ready to go into our 5th year. May, matter of fact, we're having the Queen's Ball this year. And though we having it before we reach our 5th year, the reason we have it because where we're having it at, they're like solid booked. And it's just so happened at that time, back here last year sometime, I had booked that spot and the young lady from the Civic Center did call and she asked me was I still wanting the spot because somebody else wanted it as well. So I told her yes, and we decided we'll do the Queen's Ball. All 3 of us was on the phone and we talked about it and everybody was like hooray. So we went from there. And actually our anniversary in 2025 of May, that will be our 5th year in business. And here we are.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what would you say are some of the long-term goals of Three Queens Poppin'? Like, what do y'all see you doing in 5 years? Where is Three Queens Poppin' in the next 5 years?
We know we're not going to be at a standstill because we can't even sit still. So we know we're not at a standstill, but we have different visions of the business. One thing we want to do is we had talked about, I'm trying to find it right word. We was just talking about just the other day.
Was it franchise?
Franchise, and that was it. We want to franchise out, not into just North Carolina, but actually different states. We want to share our plan with others and get it working in their community as well. Because we have to learn that with Black people, we have to come together, not just in your city, but every city in the U.S. That's what we need to do is to learn to come together as and unify each other and see where we can go from there. Because it saddens me that we can go and pull up in Walmart parking lot. You don't fuss with Walmart about their prices. You don't fuss with them about they jacked up stuff. I'm just being completely honest. You don't need to. They tell you anything, you pay for it. You don't question them about their prices. And please don't get hurt in Walmart and try to sue them because, again, you done messed that up too because they ain't doing that for you. But when it comes to us, it's like we don't want to support each other and we got to break that thing. It has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. It has to be a line there where you come up to that line and cross over the line. They used to say you don't cross over the line, but I say, yeah, you need to cross over some lines because if not, it's that line that's holding you back. Absolutely. And that's the line that's going to keep you from prospering in life. So let's learn to support each other business and let's don't talk each other down. If we're going to do anything, talk each other up.
Amen.
Talk each other up.
Oh, yeah, she's preaching right now.
And to add to that, I want to say to the franchise, in 5 years, we want to own buildings. So we don't have to rent out buildings and, the Civic Center to have these vendors to come to. We'll have our own buildings.
Exactly.
And not just in the city of Sanford, but just all over, surrounding cities as well. So
Nice.
here's
Nice.
our own property, Three Queens. On the
Yes.
building. Okay.
Yes, come on.
I definitely think you guys are well on your way. You're definitely well on your way. So I see some similarities between OnSight Media Group and Three Queens Poppin', specifically that, it's three main figures at the helm. So this is an individual question overall. So with OMG, like, we all bring a different strong point to the group. So for instance, myself, I'm a content creator, and then my partner Dominic Cash, he's an event planner and an activist as well. And then our guy Jonathan is good with social media and marketing and stuff like that. So what would you say are the different strengths that each of you bring to Three Queens Poppin'?
Being I'm the youngest don't mean anything, but I'm just saying.
No, hey, look, Aaliyah said it. Age ain't nothing but a number now.
The fresh perspectives, just a fresh insight, some ideas and stuff to the group. As far as style and what we gonna do next, and we all come together and agree on one thing. But I bring the little fresh stuff out, and I'm a dancer, and of course, I'm a giver, so this brand just fits right on target to what I've been doing too as well. So these ladies, they bring they're strong because they've been in here longer than I have. I'm actually the new member, okay? It's probably been a year now,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So these ladies, you can tell your strength because I already know, but I'm
What is
gonna
it?
let you tell it.
Because I was going to tell Charlene's strength. Okay.
Right, we're gonna tell each other strengths. That's awesome.
Why not? That makes
I can do that.
absolutely.
Okay,
Go
so-
ahead.
Charlene's strength is, to me, she don't even know this, so she's an activist. She's a black
You are,
activist.
Yeah.
And she's you could say the visionary.
Mhm.
She is great at like advertising and coming up with, if you ever been to a Three Queens event, if you
That
see any
vision.
decorations,
Yes.
all that, that's her
Oh.
vision. We just be like, where it go? Okay. But she does the decorating, the organization, and she also handles the money.
Mhm.
So, and this is very important because I learned this. I did not know that people come to events and they'll try to get in the event for free,
Oh, of course.
thinking that because we have so many vendors, we wouldn't know. But not past Queen Charlene.
Not to get past Queen Charlene.
So, so she keeps up with everything. She's very aware
Mhm.
of both sides of everything. So
She's very fair and optimistic too. I love
Oh,
that
yes.
you bring that like nobody Debbie Downer around her because like no girl, that'll work. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, right.
I like that optimistic.
Thank you. Y'all put me on film to try to make me cry.
Y'all know that ain't right.
I didn't know.
Love a good competitive
My
interview,
thing
man.
is, I'm telling you, these Royal Highnesses right here, I kid you not, and this is from my heart. They have my heart because they're good listeners. Not only are they good listeners, they don't feel offended when I say something. Sometimes it seems like I'm hard, but I kid you not. It's because I care. I don't. We don't have to fail at nothing in life. And people might not believe it because we have failed in things in life. But when you learn better, we do better. And
Right.
the only way we can do better is because we've been taught better. You can be taught to do something wrong and do it wrong for the rest of your life. So
True.
it's like the law. If it goes up, it can come down. So we can be taught to do something wrong and we do it for the rest of our life. What's wrong with learning how to do something right and do it right for the rest of your life?
Yes.
And how you're going to know you're doing it right is because you're going to see yourself achieving. If you're doing something and if you're not winning at that game, baby, you're playing the wrong game. That's just being completely honest. So sometimes people get upset with you because you keep winning when they think you should be falling down. And no, it's no failure in success. And that's just completely honest. it's just the way you look at life. But going back to Pam's strength, we was talking about this on our way over. Her strength is she's good at getting out there, finding promoters. She's good at finding people that sponsors us. She's very good at that. She know how to get in there and just get out. I mean, get in there and get out. Shamika is good with coming up with clever ideas. She like to expand her horizon. She's new to the group, like she said. But she's learning. She's willing to get in there and to learn and give it her all. And sometimes I know she don't disagree. I mean, I know sometimes she don't agree with everything I say, and neither do Pam. But you know what? I can honestly say this from the bottom of my heart. We don't bicker. We don't fight. We just say what we have to say. One of the rules of the group is the majority wins. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose in that area, but I'm actually winning because they made the decision, or either it was two of us and Shamika, because she made a decision with me, Pam didn't get what she want. And it's not always about getting everything you want, but it's learning to work together, come together, and we'll have it all together. Mm-hmm. So that's how we work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we use a lot of those same methods within OMG. So definitely 3 minds are always better than one.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So here's probably let's go political for a moment. Y'all do politics. Because I think this is a big year. She smiled on that one. Okay, cool. So, of course, we know this is an election year. And currently, because of President Biden stepping out of the race, we now have an African-American female that is running for president. So, what do you think, or if she were to be elected, what do you feel her challenges might be in office?
This is just my thoughts. I don't have...
No, it's strictly your opinion. Okay. Yes, ma'am. This
is my opinion. I want Kamala Harris to win. I know this is going to sound like way fetched out there in the deep ocean. So, because she's a female, and I know that whomever she's going to choose is going to be a male. And men have always been known to kind of like dominate a little bit when it comes to those areas. I feel like that they, how can I say it without it being so offensive? I feel like whomever she chooses as a male, that perhaps they're going to think that they are the president and she's the vice president. And I think that that's going to be something that they both going to have to overcome, because she's the one with the authority. And that's just my personal opinion. And you know what? It might turn out just the opposite and everything go hunky-dory, but no, that's just me.
But as of the taping of this interview, she has not picked a running mate yet, right?
Exactly.
So
by Tuesday, though.
By Tuesday. So who's to say she doesn't pick a female?
That's true.
What would happen if she reached out to Miss? Yeah, I knew you was gonna go there, because I was actually gonna go there.
The year of the woman.
The year of the woman.
I like that.
Do you think America would be ready for that? Let's just be honest about it.
Based off what I'm just seeing on Facebook, there's a lot of men, women bashing. What's his name? The councilman he's running for, and he says, well, if you keep your legs closed.
Oh, Robert. Is his name Mark?
I think his name is Charles.
No.
I
honestly don't do politics. I despise politics. Okay, it's just a hot topic, honestly. That's why I asked the question.
He seems like a misogynistic, woman basher.
You could be right.
You're talking about the lieutenant governor in Raleigh.
His last name is Robinson.
I think his name is Mark Robinson.
Mark Robinson?
Yeah.
But there are a lot of men that are coming out of the shadows saying that women shouldn't run or be a head of household or be head of anything, and they shouldn't have a voice. And that's old school thinking, I believe, that women should just stay in the kitchen and shut up and cook and, and do for the man. But actually, if you think about it, women are very, they think everything out, you know.
Y'all do.
Take
Shout
our
out to my
time.
wife. I didn't mean to cut you off in the interview, but
Okay.
sometimes I'm a little bit too aggressive, and she's like, "No, hold up, slow down. Let's think about this." So
Right. So sometimes they say, yeah, your wife sounds like Jesus sometimes, you know.
Exactly.
that's a bar.
You know, men look at things as kind of more like a competition type thing, but women really think out the long term of things. We look in the future and ahead of things, try to get ahead of situations. So I think a woman president could do the U.S. some good, actually. You
I
know,
think it'll
just a
work.
different perspective. If we can get over the race, because
Yes.
she's actually Jamaican. Her dad is Jamaican,
Mm-hmm.
and her mom is Indian. So, but we're all mixed races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be
Amen.
around. We ain't
We all
going nowhere.
mixed.
We're all mixed with something. So it's just not. But I think they're gonna give her a hard time. They're already giving her a hard time. With the race situation, and her being a woman is a double whammy. But I think she should win, and I think that
She's
we
gonna
need a change. You know, I would like to see what she brings to the table.
It will definitely be interesting. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what is the most important issue for the next president, or what is the most important issue for the next president to address overall, whoever wins?
Police brutality, racism, hate. You need to take that first, because we can't go forward in anything without love and without unity. And that's what the U.S. is supposed to be about. It's a whole melting pot. Like, we got people from all over. And why we can't love each other, I don't understand. We
And I
can
would say money.
not have the
Yeah,
same.
me too. I'm
yeah.
pretty much money.
Well, and
Yeah.
financial.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
guys, yeah.
yeah, I mean, hey, the cost of living has went
That
up.
too, yeah.
I don't know how many times, but the pay level, the pay scale. I mean, we're talking about the U.S. supposed to be one of the richest places on earth, and you know,
Freeze.
it should not be any poverty here at all. It just should not be. How can you say that you live in the land of the
richest
free and the
country
land,
in the world.
the richest country in the world, and you still have people sleeping on the streets? You still have people looking to find food to eat. Mothers can't even buy Pampers for their kids, and you know, free lunches. Don't get me wrong, free lunches is good, but you know what? If we was what they said we were, the richest country on earth, it wouldn't be a need for free lunch.
Oh, that's good.
It wouldn't be a need
That's
because
true.
we're rich.
That's
So
right, though.
either
That's
we're the
good.
richest or we lying.
Mhm.
So something ain't, the scale ain't balanced. That's just being honest. It's not balancing out. So are we the freest country? Or what is it we're free from?
Maybe that's what we need
I
to
wouldn't say the freest, but as far as the richest country, I would definitely, I would challenge that the U.S. is very, very rich. The question is who gets those opportunities to actually, you know, live in an abundance of wealth.
Yeah.
But we know how that go. We ain't gonna spend too much time on that. All right, let's change the whole mood up. Let's change the whole mood up because y'all fun. What's your favorite genre of music?
Oh man.
R&B.
You go for it. Okay.
R&B.
I like that soul, Janae Aiko, her, you know, like a little jazz in there too.
See, that's where we go. I love jazz music. I go to a jazz concert right now if they was having one.
Yeah.
I go anywhere. I fly out of North Carolina to go to a good jazz.
Nice. So
love jazz.
who's really killing it in the jazz space for you right now?
Oh
then?
my God, we got so many. I have Peter White. I love Peter White. I love wait a minute, there he go. Gosh, I got over 1,000 CDs at home in just jazz music. I love Bonnie
I was
James.
getting ready to say Bonnie.
I love
James.
Bonnie.
That's my favorite.
Oh gosh, I love the System. I love, oh gosh, it's just so many. I mean, just so many. David Cause, love him. Went to see him over in High Point. Anthony, oh gosh, he's local. Anderson Coffee, y'all need to check him out. Oh my God. I want him to come to Sanford. I am trying to get him into Sanford to do a thing over at the Civic Center.
We're gonna have to get some people to support you.
Yes.
But I definitely think you can make it happen. We had a few artists in the city.
Speaking of jazz, what's the name of the violinist that's going to be?
Oh, Pam, tell him about it.
Dex Torres,
Dex
Timmons. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have our own violinist.
Y'all got to
It's
come.
going to be at the Three Queens Ball, okay?
Yes.
November 23rd.
Well, that was the next question, but since you went ahead and segued right into it, let us know about these upcoming events. Talk about the.
So, you know, it just...
Oh my God, y'all got to come and check out Dex. I kid you not. Y'all got to come and check. Look, this is how it's going to go down. We're going to give y'all just a little snippet of how it's going to really go down. You are going to walk into the foyer at the Civic Center. You're going to, kind of like meet, greet, talk, build relationships like that. You're going to enter into the hall. But there's one little thing that you don't see often is that you're going to get ready to sit down to your plated dinner and you're going to be serenaded. You're going to be serenaded by Dex, the violinist. While you're eating, he's going to be playing. So look, you guys, you got to come. It's just not your typical just sit down dance hall. Hey.
Yeah, I'm finna say this definitely sounds like a different event from, and not to really give away my age, but I don't think it's a secret. Like, I'm in my 40s, but I'm not accustomed to these type of events being in this area. It's usually some contemporary, some hip hop, or some rock and roll. So this is grown folk stuff.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay.
Y'all get those tickets before August the 31st because those are your early bird tickets.
Mm-hmm.
After the price is going up, and we got a few surprises going to happen up in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're going to have a dance floor so you can, get out there and work off our dinner we just ate, and there's going to be some other things going on.
Something for everybody. Because
Exactly.
there's also going to be a DJ there as well. So.
Exactly.
If you're not, on the violinist thing, we got a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to eat, okay, and step out in your best.
Yes. And we have 2 R&B performers. That's
Yes.
coming. Yep.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
So look us up, Three Queens Poppin' Productions.
Tickets
on
are
Facebook.
$30 right now.
Right now.
Yes.
Y'all look us up on Facebook. Hey.
That's really a good price for all that we're going to
give you.
Yeah.
That's it. We got the tickets low because we want you all to come out and have an experience.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that if it's a reasonable price with good food, what do Black people do? They show up. That's just being completely honest.
Yeah, food is a universal language. I've
That's
always
it.
felt like,
That's it.
if you can provide fun with a meal, it's typically a recipe for success.
Yes.
So the thing is making it affordable. So we have made it affordable, and you have no excuse now because I don't think you can even go in a sit-down restaurant anymore where you're going to have like a gourmet meal and it's, $30. I don't see that anymore.
And live entertainment.
And live entertainment
Entertainment too.
So y'all gonna get an experience with the Royal Highnesses.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Exactly.
See you there.
Nice. So officially let them know, like, how do they get in contact with you? You got a vendor that's looking for opportunities, like, how do they find you? Let them know that information.
Three Queens Poppin' Productions on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So
Facebook, Instagram, Three Queens Poppin' Productions. Just look us up.
look for the crown.
Follow us and follow the crown.